A little bit, but not really. You know, just treat it like any other team. Get out there and have fun. But it's always a great time playing those teams around there.
I don't remember. Did you have an injury in high school that maybe kept some recruiters away?
Yeah, I tore my ACL my senior year.
When you look at Texas, do they kind of fit the mold of a normal Big 12 team? They seem like they're maybe a little more physical than what you typically see from a Big 12 offense.
They most definitely are a little bit more physical than what you see. They're a little bit bigger than what you see. And those guys do a good job up front and outside on their running backs and the receivers.
Is there any more pressure on you with DeAndre Baker being out? I mean, before you had another senior back there helping you direct traffic. Anything more that you've got to do now?
No, not really. You just got to let the other guys know it's your time. You know, instill confidence in those guys and get those guys going for this game. And that's really it.
I'm sure you've been asked this already, but have you made any decisions about your future? Or where are you at in that process?
No, not really. I'll be worried about that after this game.
Jared, what's the mental mindset though? I mean, so y'all have football out there. I mean, are you supporting him? I know you support your guys, obviously, but it's like, man, come on, help us out. What was the feeling when y'all learned he pulled out of this game?
You know, if he wanted to pull out the game, you know, that's fine with me. You know, he felt like that was the best thing for him going forward, so that's fine. But if he wanted to play, then hey, he wanted to play. But I really didn't. It didn't matter for me if he wanted to play. I'll pull out. Honestly, I'm behind him 100% what he wants to do going forward.
Jared, not many NFL prospects have a resource like a father that is productive in the league. What is that like for you to have somebody that you can get quality information from?
You know, anytime I have any questions or any troubles on anything part of the game, I can always lean on him, and he can always give me some great advice.
How's the team stayed motivated? I mean, obviously you guys were aiming for a national championship and another playoff. You got left out. What's been the source of motivation for you guys down here in New Orleans?
Really playing for the seniors. You know, these guys have put in a lot of work over these 3-4 years they've been here. You know, some of the guys that are leaving early, those guys put in 3 years of work, guys 4 years of work. Playing for those guys, really. And then playing for the G that's on your chest and really having some pride about this game.
You mentioned some guys are leaving early?
Some of them might be, some of them might not be.
Well, have you gotten your NFL draft grade back?
No, I'm not.
Departure of Mel Tucker, has that meant anything in the trend changes in preparation or anything else, Coach Lang, that you see?
You know, you lose a great leader. You know, a guy like Coach Tucker coached 10 years in the NFL, so he knows a lot. He's a great leader. He can give you some great advice. But, you know, we always got to move on, and this is a next man up league. You know, since DeAndre Baker's out, next man up's got to play. Coach Tucker's gone, next man up's got to play, and we're built for it.
Is this a message game for you guys?
I wouldn't really call it a message game. You know, it's a big game. You know, Sugar Bowl, New Year's game. I wouldn't say it's a message game.
What's it been like having Coach Smart coach the secondary? I guess some of the younger guys were saying it's pretty intense. For a veteran like you, is it been business as usual, or is he even pretty intense with you back there?
He's always intense, no matter what, no matter who's he's coaching. But he's always been coaching the safeties, so I'm really used to his coaching a lot.
What's different about Coach Smart's coaching than the way Coach Tucker handled it?
It's like a slight difference. You know, like I say, Coach Smart is really intense all the time, 24/7. So I would just say that's been the big difference.
Texas has got some great wideouts. They got a solid sophomore quarterback. He's had a great season. What is the biggest challenge they present to you guys?
You know, the quarterback, he can run. You know, he's very smart with the ball. He can extend plays. And then the receiver is very big. They have a range where they can catch the ball anywhere. You throw it anywhere, those guys have a range to catch it.
The big thing, of course, is going to be the D-line's got to get after it a little bit. But that means you guys have to hold coverage a little longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we showed that in the Alabama game that we can cover with anybody. We show that we're one of the best secondaries in the nation.
About the tempo that Texas plays with JR, I mean, that's going to require you to direct a lot of traffic communication. How big will that be?
I think we did a great job this week. I mean, this past weeks to get that down and get the tempo ready. I think we're all in shape. And it's all about being in shape and getting out there and flying to the ball, really.
JR, what is, you know, we were talking to Tyreek about this a second ago. What's kind of yours and his role when it comes to, you know, getting somebody ready to replace, you know, DeAndre and kind of do, you know, fill that need and not have a drop off there? What kind of role do you play in that?
Really, you just want to start off showing confidence in them, you know, getting those guys ready. And whoever's up, you know, you got to let those guys know, you know, you're built for this. It's time. It's your time. You know, your next season starts now. So just getting those guys ready, and then DeAndre's done a great job helping those guys out too.